Hey YouTube, another video in the How to Prepare for World's Toughest Mudder 2013 series. This one is on whether or not you should take a GPS watch, the benefits, the pros, the cons, all that kind of stuff. If you're someone who is just turning up to have a bit of fun, have a crack, do the best that you possibly can, but aren't really aiming for anything, you don't need a GPS watch. But that said, out of everyone who's going to World's Toughest Mudder, I don't know if there would be many who just want to kind of turn up and have a bit of a good time. Everyone I see on the forums, everyone I spoke to in the past, has gone there with the intention of doing their very best, doing as many laps as possible, and really pushing themselves in a physical and mental capacity. Hopefully that's you, and in which case, yes, I would recommend taking a GPS watch. It's good for a number of reasons. I really liked being able to see how my pace was tracking, especially for the first 2 laps before I kind of picked up a bit of a knee injury and had to slow down, but that's a story for my past videos. You can look those up under the World's Toughest Mudder 2012 race report. But if you were, then able to maintain that pace right the way through and were aiming to do, 7, 8 laps, that kind of thing, really be competitive, excellent choice. Obviously, I don't have to go through all of the individual benefits of a GPS watch, but you can see, obviously your pace, the distance you've covered, you can track your lap times, how much you're slowing down. You can time yourself, most importantly for nutrition, when to eat. If you don't have a watch, how the hell do you know when to eat? Eating every 20 minutes, every half an hour, what are you meant to do? Are you meant to guess? So, big benefits on a GPS watch. The one I took was the Garmin 310 XT. It's one of the older Garmin models, but it still does the job. It's waterproof and it had a 20-hour battery life. That's the 2 biggest things that I was looking for. You can now get other Garmin watches and some other GPS brands out there that have a longer battery life than 20 hours. Awesome. With this, it was the first time I'd actually used it in like a really long race, because I only bought it in America and I tried it out, just when I was out and about, to get used to the settings. But I didn't realize that once the battery died on this, it didn't save the data. On my other Garmin, my Garmin 210, when the battery dies, it auto-saved everything. On this, it didn't, because it died during the event, and then when I plugged it in when I got home, there was none of my data there. And I was really upset. I was pissed off, to be honest. So if it comes up, low battery, hold reset to save the data if you want to be able to see it again. I do believe you can get like a little USB charger where you could charge this up again, when you're having it, if you have a bit of a break in the tent, so that it does last a full 24 hours. If not, just use it for the first 20. By the last 4, you're either going to be slowing down anyway, or you're going to have a really good idea on the pace that you've been able to maintain across the event, and can roughly know, okay, I've been slowing down by 10 minutes each lap or something. For this last lap, I should be able to do it in this time. Let's just keep going. And then, you just have to make do. If you don't have a GPS watch or don't want to spend that amount of money, because they can be quite expensive, you might be able to get away with the sports watch that has a timer. Only problem with that is that you're going to have to do the maths yourself. So when you see, the mile markers, you're going to have to work out in your head, okay, we've done this many miles in this amount of time. That means I'm roughly at this pace, which can get a little bit confusing, especially if you're someone from Australia and you're normally working in kilometres, and then you work, you see mile markers rather than kilometre markers. You've got a time that's just a standard time. It doesn't tell you when you started the lap, when you finished your past lap, and all that kind of stuff. So, it could get a little bit more confusing, obviously. Or even if you're not even worried about that, just a standard, as I said, sports watch, at least then you can time your nutrition. Big benefit. You have to be eating consistently throughout the event, otherwise you're going to run out of energy. No 2 ways about it. So that's it, guys. In summary, it's a bit of a quick video, but definitely if you're going to try and be competitive, definitely consider taking a GPS watch. It obviously needs to be waterproof, and I'd say get something like the Garmin 310 XT or better that has at least 20 hours battery life. There's no point having one that's 10 hours or something, because no. 20 hours minimum, waterproof. Thanks for watching, guys. comments, questions below. Let us know. Want to help you out as much as possible in preparing for World's Toughest Mudder 2013. Talk soon. Have a good day, and I'll see you next video.